Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna Crossland. For those of you who are new here, hi, welcome. Today we are talking about an indie makeup brand that I have never tried before, but I have been eyeing. They are formerly known as Alien Cosmetics, which is why all this packaging does say Alien Cosmetics, but they are rebranding and now their new name is Unearthly Cosmetics. So just keep that in mind if you're going to search them on Instagram, or if you plan on searching them online, it will be under Unearthly. But if you ever see anything Alien Cosmetics, that is what they were prior. This is one of their new collections. They came out with two for the holidays. This is the In the Dark one that I chose. I was really excited when I saw the color stories. I love the color story. It's very grungy. It's called In the Dark. This In the Dark collection retails for $52, which I don't think is bad for everything you get in this collection. It does come in this box. I think the packaging is very cool. And here is what it comes with. Everything did come with its own separate uni carton, but I did take it out because I was taking pictures for Instagram and some swatches. So you get a lip gloss, a highlighter, and a palette. I have applied everything that is in this box and I will be doing like a demo later on in the video. So if you're just interested in how this all applies, then you might want to fast forward a little bit. I'm going to give you guys a chance to see everything up close. So this is the palette. You unfortunately can't buy this individual. It's sold only in the set, and this has a mirror, and here are the shades. It has a lot of mattes and only two duochromes. I know these duochromes look like nothing special, but they're those ones that just look almost white in the pan, but then when you swatch it, it's very dimensional. It's very pretty. So again, it does have a mirror. These pans are so big, like probably the size of a quarter or bigger. So this is one of the duochromes, and then this one too. I feel like this one down here is kind of a duochrome we've like seen before. They are a little bit more toppery. I don't know if you can see, this one's like almost speckled. It's really cool. Ignore my nails, they're really ugly, but I'll just do some quick swatches. I do have swatches on my Instagram, which is just For the Love of Glitter. If you're interested, these mattes, oh my gosh, you guys, these mattes are so smooth and so pigmented. Like, this is crazy. So there's the first duochrome. It definitely is a little bit more of like a grungy-esque one. It's kind of hard to describe. It does have like some gray tones in it. Here is the blue. Like, did you see that swatch? Like, I'm not swatching these very good right now. If you want to see better ones, these are very buildable as well. So like, they're so good. There we go. I know that green looks like it's swatched very weird. I think I had some leftover lip gloss on my finger because normally it does not swatch like with that gap. It swatches pretty evenly. And then you have the last four down here. I think this color story is just really cool. It's just a little bit of grunge. So this is very like a deep dark blue color, almost black. This kind of like your pinky or purple or maybe mauve. I don't even know. This one is gray, and then this is the other duochrome, which these are very soft. I feel like when I like pick it up on my finger, it looks like it's gonna be a little chalky, but when I applied it on my eyes, and same with the highlighter, I thought it might be a little chalky. It just wasn't. So why are my fingers so sticky? This one is great to like blend into the crease because it doesn't like give pigment off right off the bat like too much. So it's a really good blending one because you can build it up too though. So sorry, these are like terrible swatches. I'll post the better ones. In my swatches, they weren't swatched over primer, but I did build them up just so you could see like how much pigment you could get from it, and it was pretty amazing. In the demo, I was really surprised by how little follow I had for these shades. They just don't have a ton of kickback, but they can tend to be a little bit more of that like slippery type pigment. So I kind of want to try it with the e.l.f. Eye Putty Primer because I feel like the e.l.f. Putty Primer it works really well with the more slippery pigments. I didn't have problems today in the demo, but I wonder how it would be if I was really trying to pack on pigment and build pigments on top of each other, if that makes sense. Sometimes that's where pigments, it goes all wrong. But today I had no issues, but I mean, if you're having the issue of it being too slippery or not staying, a stickier primer would probably be better, which I did not use today. Here we have the highlighter, again in the same type of packaging. It does not have a mirror though. Looking at it, it looks like it's going to be a pretty just green highlighter, but nothing too interesting. It does tend to feel, again, there's not a lot of kick up with these products. It does tend to, on the finger, like look like almost powdery chalky. But then when I applied it on my face, I felt like it looked very like glass. I feel like that's beautiful. I just feel like when I swatch it, it just doesn't have the same effect as it, okay, there, it looks pretty good, right? So it does have like a sheerness, but when you move your face, you see some green. I put this on my inner corners as well as on for my highlighter today, and it's really pretty. It doesn't have sparkle. It's just like this beautiful shiny sheen. It's so beautiful. You could also pair this with the eyeshadows as well. Lastly, we have the lip gloss. The lip gloss is called Glint, and it does look super dark purple. It does have a really nice doe foot applicator. It is bendy. It's just very nice. My son said it smelled yummy. I kind of do sense a bit of like a sweet smell, but I can't really pinpoint it. I am wearing this too. I like this because it just gives you a little bit of color to your lips, nothing too crazy, but it's like purple and I think it has blue sparkle in it, so it is really, I don't know if it's gonna pick up the blue sparkles on this. So if you want to see how these products perform, then let's get into it. Going into Ascend, I have already primed my eyelids with a NYX primer. I wanted to let it sit a little bit, so I didn't like put it on during this video, so I put it on a little bit ago because I found it to be so tacky that it was just a little too much. So these don't have like a ton of kick up. They're very, very smooth. When I was swatching them, they were very pigmented, very buildable. I'm excited. This one's kind of like a very pinky toned purple. I'm just gonna blend it out. Next, we're going into the deep purple. I think it's called Preternatural. I don't really know, but yeah, not a lot of kick up, very smooth. I'm gonna end up putting a darker shade all over the lid, so I'm kind of being a little messier with this just because we're not gonna create kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna put the matte all over the lid anyways, so I just kind of trying to create a gradient effect. Lastly, we are going in the dark. That is like this matte, deep blue color. It is almost black. It is so dark, and yes, this would work a lot better if you would pack it on. I plan on putting one of the duochromes on top of it, so I'm using it more of just a base to be deep for our duochrome to really give it some extra poppity pop, because the duochromes are a little more toppery. So I specifically didn't do my foundation because I knew I'd be playing with deeper colors. So, but again, I mean, honestly, with how not careful I'm being, I don't really see a lot of fallout. Like, and I really have not been being that careful. So that's pretty impressive. I'm actually going to use this NYX glitter glue. It's been a while since I've used NYX glitter glue for like duochromes and stuff, and so I kind of just want to use it because it's been a while. I like using NYX glitter glue when I do use like duochromes or sparkly shades like this because they do just help it pack a punch. Not saying that these need it by any means. I don't know, especially since I have that matte underneath, I just want to make sure that it will stick. So we're gonna go into Illusion, and before I swatched Illusion, oh my gosh, it looks so cool. It was like speckled with blue and all these other like pink. It was just really pretty. And tap that on like so. You can see like the pink in there, speckled in there, so pretty. I of course like wish this had more, like one more shimmer, just because I am a shimmer freak. But so this one's like really cool. It's because it's really truly not just straight on purple. You can see the flecks of the pink in there, like they look like flecks. It's kind of cool. It's different. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to. Again, some glitter glue. This really helps it stick right where you want it. So pretty. Next we're gonna go into Numinous. this other duochrome. This one I think it's gonna be a little bit brighter. I'm gonna put this one more kind of in the crease on the inner third, like that. Can you tell it's getting a little bit brighter? It's hard. I feel like it definitely has more blue, whereas the other one has more purple to pink, like periwinkle purple almost, and this one's more like, at least in this lighting it looks more blue. But I remember at one point outside I thought it looked a little bit pink, so I don't know. I'm gonna put the rest of my face makeup on so that we can do the under eye and try out the highlighter and everything else. Okay, so let's see. I like don't want to be boring, but I kind of just want to finish up and then do the rest purple. Let's just do the blue, why not? It's called Paranormal. This blue was so vibrant when I swatched it. It just like no issues whatsoever. I'm like a little bit scared of having fallout now just because I do have the rest of my makeup on, but like I said, the rest of the makeup just didn't have fallout. It was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. Just washed my brushes today and unfortunately I think this is a little bit wet. Darn it. So that's what's causing kind of it to mess up a little bit. Nothing like bad. Just let's blend that out with the gray called Shadows. Not a lot, just kind of just to help blend it out. I might regret this later. We'll see. I'll be editing and I'll be like, that's when everything went wrong. Like I just like highlighted under my eye to, you know, completely just make it super grunged up. That's okay. I definitely feel like I need like eyeliner somewhere. We're gonna do the highlighter. This is in Flickr. I really love the packaging on all of this. This is like this green shade, but it also I feel like sometimes have like a blue or purple sparkle. I'm gonna use this. It's more of a brush for not highlighter, but you know. Okay, that's really nice. Based on swatching it, I could tell it was really pretty, but I was worried that it might look a little more powdery. Maybe it's because my hands are so dry right now because winter, but I don't feel like this looks powdery on the skin at all. This looks very like glassy wet. That's gorgeous. That's really pretty. And it doesn't have too much of a cast when you look forward. You can just really see it when you tilt your head. Like this color story, I kind of want to pop some on the inner corners of my eyes to kind of tie the blue in with the purple. I think that would be kind of pretty. Oh yeah, this is just like really, really pretty. It looks more glassy wet. You can do it less intense. This is like, this would be an intense way to apply it. Like obviously if you wanted to use a more fluffy brush, it wouldn't be so you know, just like concentrated like this. Holy smokes. It's gorgeous. Might put some under the brow bone so we don't really have much going on under there. What do we think? I think it's really pretty. Unfortunately, nothing is sold separately in this collection. So lastly is this lip gloss. It's very pretty, more wearable than some people might think it is. So I do have a little lip liner on, but I don't know, it might be gone by now. So we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty. It's also not sticky because I tried it on earlier. See, I like purples like this because it just like adds a little hint of color back to your lips. I just think it's like so much more wearable than you think. And I feel like you don't really need a lot. Like I feel like this would be a good amount, but obviously you can pack it on a little more. This is a really nice formula. So there's that. Here are the eyes. I know I kind of went crazy with the highlighter under my brow, but and on the inner corner. I really had no idea what to expect going into this with Alien Cosmetics or Unearthly Cosmetics, because I just, sometimes indie makeup brands are a little hit or miss, or sometimes they'll have a really good shimmer formula, but the matte formula is really bad. And I did not feel like this at all. I felt like they had a pretty strong quality across the board. I liked the packaging. I liked the color combinations. I liked that the pans are removable. I have no complaints about this whatsoever. I think it's a really good deal for how much products you're getting, the quality you're getting, and I have no complaints, to be honest. I look forward to seeing what else this company comes out with in the future. Let me know, have you tried them before? What are some things you recommend I try? I know they have some liquid lips and the packaging for that looks so cute. I want to try that as well. They have a lot of duochrome things, which if you know me, you know I love duochrome things, so I'm very excited to see what else they have in store for us in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.